Basic Math, Chapter 10, Section 13, Renaming Decimals as Fractions. You can use place value to help you change decimals to fractions. Here's a place value chart. The decimal point here, numbers to the right of the decimal, and whole numbers to the left of the decimal. Now, for example, let's rename the decimal 35 hundredths as a fraction. Step 1, use the decimal digits as the numerator. So the actual numbers that you see, the 35, goes on top of the fraction, which is called the numerator. You put the fraction line, and then step 2, use the last place value as the denominator. So here's the last place value. There's a 5 here. There's no more numbers. So when you look at the place value of the 5, that's in hundredths. So we have 35 out of 100, and that 100 becomes the denominator. 35 hundredths, 35 over 100. Step 3, then reduce to lowest terms. 35 and 100 both end in either a 0 or a 5, so we can divide them both by 5 because they're divisible by 5. 7 5s can go into 35, and 25s go into 100. So 7 over 20 is lowest terms. We've got some for practice. So first, we're going to put the digit on top of a fraction, and then this is 5/10. So we put it over a 10, and then we can reduce that by dividing by 5 to get lowest terms, 1/2. Number 2 has a 5 again, so the 5 goes on top, but instead of 5/10, it's 5 hundredths. And when we reduce that, we will get 1 over 20. And now we have 5 thousandths. So when we reduce this, we will get 1 over 200. And number 4 has 76 thousandths. We can at least divide by 2 because they're both even. And that's going to give us, you can put the number in on top in the shop if you're not sure, and divide by 2. And that'll be 3 and 8. So we got 36 over 500. Those are both even again, so you can divide by 2 again. Now 2 goes into 36 18 times. And 500 divided by 2 is going to be 250. They're still both even, so you can keep breaking them down if you're just dividing by 2s, which is sometimes a little easier to do. And that's going to give us 9. 250 divided by 2 is going to give us 125. I think that's good. Right there. So 9 over 125. So there's some more you can keep practicing with. So take a look at the last one. Remember to take the digits you're given, the 28, on top of the fraction. And then you look at the last number, and that's hundredths. So you put it over 100. And then you reduce. If they're even numbers, you can at least divide them both by 2. And then start breaking it down if you like. And so like this would be 14 over 50. Still even. Keep going by 2 if you'd like. or you can find the greatest common factor. That would work too. This would be 7 over 25, and that's lowest terms. So there's some more for you to practice, and please take a look at your workbook for Chapter 10, Section 13, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much.